It's 0-1. Pause, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either. But when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult. Oh, here's just a classic sequence here as we check it out again on Show Track. A couple of good pitches here to get him ahead 0-2. And then knowing that a hitter's got to protect the outer half when you're down in the count, they turn to the slider that starts in the zone, then breaks out of the zone, and he just can't hold up.
Into the box now, Julian Castillo. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1-0 on the way. That's inside. 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. A 2-1 offering. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Here comes a 2-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runners on first with one down. The 2-2 one more time. Swing, and he shoots this one to first. And that's a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Jeff Ramsey will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Right here.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
High chopper here, and not really much of a chance to get it out anywhere. You can see he tries to force it into second base, but that throw gets there too late.
In now, Adam Fletcher. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only one gone. Joe Glenn will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Fastball at 88 that time, a ball and a strike.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Here he comes on 2-2. Oh, and now a little tapper here in front of the mound.
Right here.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on it. Fernando Cordova will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
All right, you're down 2 here. You've got the tying runs in scoring position with 1 out. This has to be a productive at-bat. Even if you don't reach base, you've got to get that guy in from third.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He's set, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. and he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Into the box, Tom Delgado, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
You can bet they'd love to have him get out of this without having to call in that bullpen just yet.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Boy, he's in trouble enough already, and a wild pitch would only make things worse.
He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Estrada is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We've played 4 full. The Rough Riders lead it 6-4. Pablo Lopes will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Designated hitter, Pablo Lopes.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, this start's been a real bear for him so far. You see the pitch count here to start the 5th. That has to be a concern.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Staton is there and he makes the catch for the out. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Frederick Shepard will stand in, a strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Now a ball lined to the right side and he'll have himself a base hit.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Robbie Macbeth comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
2-0.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
The batter, third baseman,
Julian Castillo will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First pitch coming. Now a little dribbler up the line to first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch, ball 1. You see anything mechanically that leaps out at you about what might be going wrong?
I just kind of think he's overthinking things out there. You hear catchers talk about telling pitchers to trust their stuff, and I think right now he's just not trusting his stuff.
A big pitch here, 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout. Now, you still got one more guy to get through here in the inning, but now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
Jeff Ramsey, see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. First pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
1-1 on the way. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selected now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
Now the 1-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. Tom Poole will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Adam Fletcher will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
The shortstop, Adam.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now the first pitch of the inning is a fly ball out to straightaway left. Estrada is there, and these fans won't like that as it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 6th.
That 5-run inning broke this game wide open, so you can bet he'll be more free and easy out there on the mound. That's a nice job of getting that first out of the inning.
Joe Glenn will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Estrada is there, and he has it for the out.
These guys are just making it much too easy for him out there now. I mean, they're down by a bunch, yet the first 2 guys both make first pitch outs.
Fernando Cordova will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. And here's the first pitch. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
He's at an even 100 pitches now for the ball game. I'd have to think this will be it if he can get this guy.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's the pitch. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
And now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you got to be thinking right center field. Now, take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Now a check swing here and a little looper. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely.
Well, I've got to think this is a lack of communication right here. I don't know if he heard an "I got it" or what, but this should be an easy pop out. Instead, he doesn't even get leather on it.
Tom Delgado will get a shot here in the inning after all, as that 2-out error could really turn out to have some major consequences.
Yeah, anytime you give this guy an at-bat, especially with a runner on base that he otherwise wouldn't have had, you're asking for trouble.
First pitch on the way. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
He knows he should be out of the inning already, but he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. Staten is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We're through 6 full. The Rough Riders are out in front, 11-4. Danny Harmon will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, this game wasn't exactly a pitcher's duel, but take a look at all the RBIs. He was an absolute menace with runners in scoring position.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Basker.